Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of Mike and Mine with Omar. And it's actually been a while, and I've missed all of you. And I'm really glad to be back to your screens again and to have our usual conversations. Uh, Today, I want us to look at 2025 in review. As you all know, that the year is almost ending, and but before that, I want to say that I hope you all had an incredible Christmas and Happy New Year in advance to everybody, wherever you might be watching this from. So I asked the question today: if 2025 was a teacher, what has it really taught you? Unarguably, 2025 was a difficult year for so many people. I mean, we've seen the continuation of the Ukraine and Russia war. We've also seen the economy. I mean, dealing with so many people, heightening grocery prices almost all over the world. I mean, climate crisis, flooding, earthquakes, and so many other issues that people had to deal with in 2025. But we've also seen, rise in unemployment in so many parts of the world. And we've seen people struggling to be able to afford the most basic things that makes everybody comfortable among so many issues. But amid all of those things as well, 2025 brought so many great things for so many people. So that is why I felt like today we should look at the year in review. And personally, for me, 2025 started, I think, a little bit rocky for me, but I think towards the end of the fourth quarter, it started getting really better. I am extremely grateful for that, and I also think for a lot of people, it got better midway towards the end of the year. And I think, apart from saying that we're grateful, those are just some of the things we all love to see. We all love to see life that is not so hard, but we also love to see life where we can see our own progresses. We can tap on, look back on those progresses and say to ourselves that, yes, I was able to do this. I was able to achieve this, and I'm glad I was able to, or I'm able to do A, B, and C. So beyond that as well, it's also, I think it's a year that has reminded so many people amid the dark days, there is always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. So, because of that, so many people's lives get improved. But also, I think because of that, so many people have developed the thick skin to continue to fight and continue to fight for better days for themselves, for their families, and also for their loved ones. But let's look at the now. Let's look at the issues one after the other, starting with some of the difficulties that people face in 2025. I briefly mentioned about us entering into 2025 with the Ukraine-Russia war. We've all seen, we've seen it in news, how many people have died, innocent civilians, children, and so many people. And personally, for me, it's heartbreaking to see people dying because of our war, to see people suffering, to see that people are losing their livelihoods and their lives due to circumstances they completely have no control over. And at this point, I want to say that may all the departed souls rest in peace, and at the same time, call on world leaders to ensure that they put an end to that war and promote peace and tranquility all around the world. I think we deserve a world that is kind. We deserve a world that is very peaceful, and we also deserve a world that is progressive. But away from the war, we've also seen how so many households have struggled this year. Grocery prices keep increasing consistently. In many times when you, at least when I go for grocery shopping, I don't know for you, almost every month or every 2 months there is a price increase in one or two items, and salaries has not consistently increased or pays have not consistently increased as the grocery prices are increasing in so many parts of the world. And at this point, I can only say that may things get better, and may the economy continue to be kind to all of us, especially everyone that has a family that is struggling, toiling, working hard, and making sure that they are able to put bread on the table for themselves, their families, and their loved ones. Also, we've seen, I mean, a lot of natural disasters, flooding, I mean, bushfire, wildfires, pardon me, and so many forms of disasters. But we've also seen plane crashes in so many parts of the world. And I mean, if I talk about that, a particular one that comes to my mind is the one that happened in Ghana, where I think a couple of ministers were involved, and so many people. May the departed souls rest in perfect peace. I believe that 2025 for those families must have been really tough, and I can only imagine the pain, the sorrow, and the difficulty that they must have faced or might have faced as a result of losing their loved ones. And I hope 2026 gets better for them, and gets better for everyone that might have or that is still having a dark moment in towards the end of this year. But aside talking about the problems that 2025 had brought for us, I personally, because I did say, I stated earlier that 2025 started rocky for me. It got really better, and towards the end, from the fourth quarter to end of fourth quarter towards the end, it got really better, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful to family. I'm grateful to friends who kept me grounded as well. But I'm also grateful to everybody that has given me an opportunity. So along the way, there are four lessons that I have personally learned. Not that because I didn't know about the existence of these lessons that I'm about to share with you, but because they became very profound and clear to me um, throughout the year, especially the beginning and towards the end of the year. The first lesson I want to share today, and I want everybody to remember entering into 2026, is that your faith must always be stronger than your fear. I understand that fear is such a powerful emotion that we all feel, because it stems from a place of unknown. It stems from a place of entering into a phase that can be uncomfortable, that can be unknown, that can be fearful, but that can also comes with a lot of uncertainty. And I think because of all of that, we find ourselves in a place where we constantly keep thinking about a certain issue or a certain problem, and we just don't know how we are going to get ourselves out of it. If that is your current situation, or that is the situation you know someone that is facing, or you think you're going to face, I want to tell you that amid all of that fear, your faith must always be stronger, because faith is going to keep you grounded. It's going to remind you that even when things are difficult, there are going to be days when those things are really going to get better. And it also serves as a reminder that every difficulty comes with an ease. So it will be difficult today, but it's certainly going to get better. And there will definitely be a light at the end of the tunnel. So whatever the case or whatever the situation today might have thrown at you, remember to stay faithful, work extremely hard, believe in yourself, and continue to hold on to faith and prayer, and hope that all things are going to be better. The second lesson that I want to share as we enter 2026 is that everyone has a different timing. No two people has the same timing. So it's important to remember that we are all running different race. We are at the same time. So some people will reach their destination faster, and definitely congratulations to them. And some people will reach their destination very late. So whatever is your situation today, just remember that delay is never a denial. You might think that your world is crashing today, and you might also really think that things will never get better, or things doesn't seem to get better, despite the fact that you have tried and tried and tried. But I want you to remember that even when there is no hope at all, or even when you feel hopeless, things can take a 360-degree storm. So things can always change. Situations can always change. So believe in yourself, run your race gracefully, and remember to be kind in the process of running your race. But also remember to be grateful for the fact that you are still running that race the way you're running it, because there are other people that wish that they are in your shoe, but they unfortunately are not. And there are other people that are in a way worse condition than you currently are. So remember to be grateful in the process, but also remember that it's only a matter of time before you get to your destination. So continue to run your race, and I hope that 2026 gets better for you than 2025 was. And the third lesson I want to share today is that everybody is dealing with something. And because everyone is dealing with one problem or the other, it's important to be kind. It's important to remember that the world is already tough enough for everyone. Not everybody will come on the internet and start crying about the issue that they have. And not also everybody will come online to share the problems that they are going through. But the mere understanding that everybody has a battle, a silent battle that they're dealing with, and trying to make sure that you stay kind to people you meet on your way is going to go a long way in making their day a day better, their weeks better, or even giving them an incredible experience of what that difficulty is. It might be difficult, but because of your support, because of your kindness, and because of the love that you so freely give to them, they can weather the storm with so much power, with so much grit, with so much grace. And when they finally have a solution towards the problem or towards the storm that they are going through, they will remember you forever. So, and I think that's such an important thing, especially when the world looks like everybody is having one problem or the other. So the last lesson that I want to share with all of you today is to let you know that things are not always the way it appears. I mean, when we come to social media, we see a lot of perfect lives, perfect bodies, perfect houses, perfect travels, perfect countries, and so many perfect things. Perfect pictures, perfect marriages, perfect families. Nothing in this life is that perfect. So, but it is through that imperfection we build ourselves. It's through that imperfection that we learn to make things better. So don't be pressured by anybody. Don't let anybody's perfect life, perfect houses, perfect opportunities discourage you. Because even when it looks perfect, it might not be as perfect as you think it is. So therefore, believing in your own struggle, believing in your own journey, and hoping that things will get better with hard work, with dedication, with faith, with prayers, with consistency, you can achieve any dream or any goal you might have set for yourself. So yeah, so these are the lessons I have for you. And as we enter 2026, I want to say that Happy New Year in advance. But I hope that the coming year becomes better for you than the previous year. And I also hope that whatever the challenge you have today, may may your difficulty cease towards the end of this year, and may the new year brings you more opportunities, and better environment for you to grow, explore, but also for you to achieve all of the dreams that you have worked so hard for, that you have set for yourself, but also that you genuinely think you deserve. So thank you, all of you. And I have come to the end of Mike and Mine with Omar. And thank you for always sticking by, for staying true, for being a part of this community. Let's, engage each other in the comment section, comment, like, share, but also put on the tap on the bell icon, so anytime I upload a new episode, you get notified, so that we stay in touch, but also so that we actually build a community that is going to be reliable, a community that continues to spread kindness, love, but importantly, a community that remembers each other. Even when the world feels unbearable, we provide a shoulder for each other, so that we can make the difficult moment pass through with so much ease, with so much beauty, but with so much intentionality as well. So thank you. Until I come on your way again, it has been Mike and Mine with Omar. And bye bye.